Frank, in the changing weather conditions, players have high, others might want to play it a little lower along the ground.
Really got to be on your toes today because of that, Rich, and really that's what separates the men from the boys, so to speak. You know that any mistake you make can obviously be magnified by the wind conditions, but conversely, it's a real good chance for skill to shine.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Great effort right there, and a great chance to knock in that short putt.
Second shot.
Moving a little left of the flagstick, Frank. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
That was a good run at it, Rich.
This is an 11-foot putt. Good work there. Now to even par. These putts keep the round together. Frankie just can't seem to put it together today.
Yeah, really, you've got to go back to that double bogey, Rich, because ever since then, it's been like a different player. And that's one thing that you have to get over, experience-wise. Somehow you've got to let that go, but it is easier to say and harder to do.
Well, no other way to say it, Frank. That's just an awful shot.
Bad. You know, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up? It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Frank, this one is veering far to the left. Frank made this hole just a little bit harder hitting it into the rough.
I would say a lot harder.
Looking to knock it in tight.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Frank, not just a player, but an artist. Just beautiful work right there.
The only thing I can say, Rich, is that was Seve-esque.
Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. Wasn't that hard a shot?
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. I thought that was in.
Yeah, it looked good. I mean, line, pace. It's hard to be critical of that.
Just 5 feet left. Yeah, that really hurts, Frank. Missing the bogey putt.
Yeah, now time to get the handkerchief. Double bogey coming up.
So with that, 1 over par. Take no pleasure in saying it, but it's a fact. It's a double bogey. Now to the second par 3 on the front 9. This is the 7th hole.
Yeah, quite a stiff par 3 because of the narrowness in the front. Really favouring a higher shot that's going to land softly, and therefore you can open up that green, because the further back you go, the wider it gets.
That's one of the more depressing sights in golf. You've hit a good one, and then it just sucks back too much spin off the green. That's a bit offline in the rough. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great... Oh, dude, that in the hole. Tremendous shot. Shouldn't be a problem here. One over for the day. This is a good hole, Frank, the par 4 8th.
Yet another dogleg left, Rich, on the front side. And it's a sharper dogleg now. They've put in 2 bunkers down the left side.
Excellent looking shot here. Nothing to argue about there. Right in the fairway. Well, that was pretty to watch.
It was well balanced, isn't it? It sort of wasn't forced. Nice turn, nothing rushed, good follow through, stayed in balance. It's pretty.
This, the second shot here at the par 4. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Nice position, short grass, second shot. Long putt here. This will require a good touch. So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Getting set now over the putt. Wow, I thought he made that.
Just a fraction too aggressive. Remember, line and speed go together. It giveth and it taketh away.
Just a couple of feet. Chases that in for par to stay at 4 over. This would give her the bogey. So 2 over par for the round. Here at the par 4 ninth hole, Frank, what's the strategy off the tee?
Well, there's one bunker down the right side that you have to be very wary of. 325 yards to carry that, so it's very much in play, and just over 290 to reach it. Ideally, you have to go left about that down the left side. But really, this is a second shot hole because this green is not very deep. Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
Now playing the second here at the par 4. Second shot, good look at the green. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Setting up for an approach shot here. Frank, even at major championships, a good crowd on a single day might be 25 to 30,000. Consider this for just a moment. At the TPC Scottsdale in 2013, round number 3 on Saturday, almost 180,000 fans jammed into that ballpark.
It's hard to imagine that's twice the gate of the Super Bowl on a golf course. Now, obviously, some of it's hidden because of the size of the acreage, but golf just doesn't get that type of crowds anywhere else in the world. But it works at TPC Scottsdale. They have a crowd that keeps going back. They have the Bird's Nest, for example, that goes there. The parties that ring around there. It's an atmosphere that golf never gets anywhere else, but it really works there. The players feel it too. They breathe it. And this is 1 week of the year, just 1 week, where they do feel like superstars.
It's a mix of soft spikes and stiletto heels. There's nothing quite like the TPC Scottsdale. Frank, why are great rivalries so important? Why do we love them?
I think because people like to sit on one side of the fence. You're either for or against a great player. And I think we see that today with Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy. There's the McIlroy fans that think his future is so bright. There's the Woods fans that still want him to pass Jack Nicklaus's record. That's the beauty. You've got to have an opinion, and you have to have a player. This is an awkward length.
Nudge this one home, finish it up. Did the job right there. Coming off that exciting front side, we are set to go on the back nine here at the TPC Scottsdale. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Just a gorgeous afternoon. Great crowds as always, and you can feel the excitement building, Frank.
Oh, you certainly can, and the 10th hole's been changed quite considerably. You used to bail out down the